Welcome back to another episode of Stock Talk. My name is Julie. If you guys are new here, welcome. So as promised, I wanted to give you a quick update on NIO. I mentioned to you guys in a video last week that NIO was about to report earnings. So they did report earnings on March 24th. And even though they beat their Q4 revenue, they did post a lower than expected guidance. So the stock actually fell after hours and continued falling on Friday as well. However, following that, the stock has been trading up almost 8%, and actually today, intraday, it was up 8.8%, and it closed overall 1.3% higher. So let's take a quick look at the earnings report. So the revenue was an estimate at 1.53 billion, and they came in at actually 1.55 billion. That's a 20 million beat and a 52% year-over-year increase. However, they missed their non-GAAP EPS by 2 cents, and therefore what guidance was also much lower than expected. They delivered vehicles of 25,000 units in the fourth quarter that included over 5,600 ES8s, 12,000 ES6, and over 7,000 EC6s, which represents a 44% increase from the fourth quarter of 2020 and an increase of 2.4% from the third quarter of 2021. So all in all, they reported 91,000 vehicles delivered in 2021, which is an increase of 109% from 2020. Now, as far as the guidance goes, they are estimating for Q1 2022 to deliver between 25 and 26,000 vehicles, which represents roughly 24% increase compared to the same quarter of 2021. And the total revenues are estimated to be between 1.5 million and 1.567 million, which represent an increase of roughly 20% to 25% for the same quarter of 2021. So these numbers are lower than what was expected for the 2022 guidance. However, this is due to the supply chain issues, and NIO is not the only company that is facing these issues. So all the other companies are also facing supply chain issues because they were stating that the demand for the cars are there, it's just they cannot manufacture them as fast as they are being ordered. Also, what's very interesting, we saw on Friday that Kathy Wood purchased over 420,000 shares of NIO. So she actually now started accumulating shares of NIO, which is the first time that she's done that. We all know she already owns Tesla, and she actually has sold some of her Tesla shares. No, it does not mean that she's now bearish on Tesla. I think she's just reallocating her portfolio and adding some other EV players, and she's seeing the value in NIO, which I'm still very bullish on NIO. I still hold the shares that I purchased, and I actually sold cover calls against my shares. If you guys want to find out how to sell cover calls, I have a video that I made about it, and I will link it in the description box for you guys below. There are also rumors that NIO is actually planning a cell phone business. In the Q4 conference call, Lee revealed that NIO is indeed actively exploring possible connections between EVs and smartphones. And that's because they believe there are a lot of synergies between the two products in terms of technology, supply, and software. So NIO already launched augmented and virtual reality technologies with the ET5 and is now exploring more innovative applications for its vehicle. So the idea behind that is that a NIO smartphone can interact with a NIO EV, and that could be very soon a reality. But for now, NIO is still prioritizing in what investors want to see, which is profitability. And they're expecting to be fully profitable in 2023. I know that's still some ways out because we're only in 2022. However, slow and steady will win the race. A lot of investors forget that it takes time for a company to become profitable, and therefore they get impatient and they sell their stock. Now, I'm still long in NIO, and I'm going to be selling cover calls against my share, as I mentioned earlier, and I will do that until the shares are taken away from me, and then I will re-enter into NIO when I see fit. Now, NIO did trade higher today, and it was up over 8%, and I believe that's because it was mentioned in Benzinga's List Maker series. Amongst other stocks like Lucid, Tesla, Mullen, they also mentioned charging companies like EvGo and ChargePoint, which was trading higher. So the overall EV market today was trading a lot higher. Speaking of which company is your favorite charging company? Is it EvGo or ChargePoint? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be interested to find out. Anyhow, I hope this was a good update for you guys. If so, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to spread the word about my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in my next video.